The 1969 AD Washington State Quarter Dollar, value and rarity in the modern market. The 1969 AD Washington Quarter, minted in Denver, is one of the many quarters in the United States coinage history that has piqued the interest of coin collectors and enthusiasts. While it might seem like just another coin in the collection, the 1969 AD Washington Quarter holds value, especially when considering factors such as rarity, condition, and demand. In this article, we will explore the historical background of the 1969 AD Washington Quarter, its place in numismatics, its current value in the market, and factors that contribute to its worth today. 1. Historical context of the Washington Quarter. To understand the significance of the 1969 AD Washington Quarter, it's important to first explore the history of the Washington Quarter itself. The Washington Quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, the obverse of the coin features a left-facing portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. The reverse depicts an eagle, which was later replaced by a rendition of the Washington coat of arms in 1999 as part of the 50-state quarters program. By 1969, the Washington Quarter had already been in circulation for over 30 years, during which time it had undergone significant changes. In 1965, the U.S. Mint began producing quarters with a reduced silver content due to a nationwide silver shortage. Prior to 1965, quarters were composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, but from 1965 onward, the quarters were made from a clad composition of copper and nickel. This shift had a major impact on the coin's intrinsic value and rarity. By the time the 1969 AD Washington Quarter was minted, the U.S. government was producing these quarters in large quantities, which would later affect their availability and worth in the long term. 2. The 1969 AD Quarter's mintage and initial value. The 1969 AD Washington Quarter was minted in Denver, and like most other quarters produced in the 1960s, it was struck in large quantities. A total of approximately 295 million 1969 AD Washington quarters were produced, which makes it a relatively common coin in terms of mintage numbers. At the time of its release, the 1969 AD quarter was worth just 25 cents, as it was intended for circulation and use as legal tender. The fact that the 1969 AD Washington Quarter was minted in such large numbers, however, typically means that it wouldn't be a rare or highly valuable coin for collectors seeking rare items. When compared to other coins with lower mintage figures or special attributes, such as errors or unique compositions, the 1969 AD Washington Quarter could be seen as a more standard example from the era. 3. Factors that influence the value of the 1969 AD Washington Quarter. While the mintage of the 1969 AD Washington Quarter was high, there are several factors that can affect the value of any given example today. The most important of these are condition and grade, varieties and errors, market demand, historical significance. Each of these factors plays a crucial role in determining how much a 1969 AD Washington Quarter is worth in today's coin market. 4. Condition and grade, the key to valuing coins. The condition of a coin is often the most important factor in determining its value in the collector's market. Coins are graded using a standardized system called the Sheldon scale, which ranges from 1, poor condition, to 70, perfect mint state. A higher grade indicates that the coin has been well preserved and is free from significant wear, scratches, or other imperfections. The 1969 AD Washington Quarter, like many other coins, can be found in a wide range of conditions. Coins that are in higher grades, such as those that have been preserved in mint condition, will typically be worth more than those with wear and tear from circulation. Collectors often seek out coins with the following grades. MS63 to MS65, mint state. These coins are in nearly perfect condition, showing only very light marks or imperfections. The higher the grade within this range, the more valuable the coin becomes. -50 Australian dollars to -58 Australian dollars, almost uncirculated coins that show very little wear but may have slight abrasions or light contact marks. These coins are often still sought after by collectors. XF40 to XF45, extremely fine. These coins are still in excellent condition, but they will show more signs of wear compared to higher grade coins. Coins in this range might still be worth more than those in lower grades due to their relatively good state. VGs 8 to F12, very good to find coins that have seen significant circulation and show moderate wear. These coins will be worth much less than those in higher grades. When it comes to the 1969 AD Washington quarter, coins in mint state, MS63 or higher, will fetch a much higher price than those in lower grades. It's important for collectors to pay attention to the details and examine the coin for wear, scratches, or damage that could impact its grade and, by extension, its value. 5. Varieties and errors, rarity and the collector's eye. In the world of coin collecting, error coins and special varieties can command significantly higher prices than standard, unaltered coins. While the 1969 AD Washington quarter doesn't have any widely known or unique errors that make it especially rare, it's still worth examining any potential varieties or minting defects. Some collectors focus on minor variations in the design, such as differences in the size of the lettering or the placement of certain details on the coin. However, it's important to note that the 1969 AD quarter isn't known for having major varieties or errors, so it doesn't generally